Oh boy, am I geared up for this Halloween movie, especially since Halloween Resurrection left us with a cliffhanger which showed that Michael was definitely on his way to kill more reality show stars. I can't wait to see what the next chapter in that story is. Just kidding, all that shit's gone. So instead, we have Rob Zombie's 2007 remake of Halloween. An ambitious remake that sets forth to tell the complete backstory of Michael Myers, such as his time in the institution and everything in his home life that led to him becoming the silent boogeyman. It attempts to give us a psychological twist on the story, but is mostly remembered for ruining this perfect series of films. Who can forget these highlights?
God damn. What the hell somebody gotta do to get a little decent help up in this motherfucker?
The baby. Where's the baby?
Tumultuous, round, melon breasts.
I taught you better than that, kid.
How could this movie fuck up all of that? And what better casting to take over the role of Dr. Loomis than Malcolm McDowell? And look, there's Danny Trejo, Ken Foree, William Forsythe, Richard Lynch. This is destined to be slasher movie greatness. But it's a remake, so it's terrible! After the iconic opening credits of the original John Carpenter film, a musician like Zombie is gonna give us something wild and crazy, I'm sure. Scariest opening since the Windy City opening credits. Clearly a nod to those credits being as silent as the killer himself. So let's dive into this very sophisticated and hyped up remake from the creator of the critically acclaimed Devil's Rejects.
Somebody around here's got to make some money.
I'm all broken up here, bitch. I can't work.
Yeah, and whose fault is that?
Maybe I'll choke the chicken, purge my snorkel all over them flappy ass tits.
Oh. I think I get it now.
Bitch, I will crawl over there and I will skull fuck the shit out of you.
Oh, I'll get the crutches for you.
Not every fucking movie you do needs to be about rednecks. The original film may have been shot in California, but this Haddonfield is clearly shot in a shithole outside of Jacksonville, Illinois. Not enough was said in John Carpenter's Halloween about Judith Myers' stepdad wanting to fuck her while she's filmed in Michael Bay vision. Michael Myers also tortures small animals because this is also a flashback to Freddy Krueger's childhood. Uncle Cognac knows what the problem is.
Give me a fucking break. He's probably a queer.
Yes, clearly a reference to Loomis's original prognosis.
He's probably a queer. He's gonna grow up, end up cutting his dick and balls off and changing his name to Michelle.
Stupid 70s psychiatry. I bet school is gonna be great for this kid.
What fucking pussy, dude. I told you he wouldn't fight, man. He's all fucking tough. I was like, we're fighting.
Fuck, fuckity fuck, man, motherfucking fucky fuck, fuck. I joke, but Dakota Fanning was a really good choice for young Michael. I'm glad this movie has heroes.
Hey, tough guy. Think she'd suck my dick for a quarter and let me suck her tits? I heard they had to pump the cum out of her stomach.
So, is everyone in this universe a potential killer? This makes for a bad Halloween movie, but a much better Phantom Menace movie.
Fuck you.
What did you say, son?
Who knew Michael Myers was the goth kid who kept trying to convince you that Doom Generation was a good movie? Anyway, sorry I'm late. I'll be your best part of the movie. This is Dr. Loomis back when he hosted MTV News. Michael has bad grades and bad hobbies.
We found this in Michael's school bag.
So expel the kid, put him in an institution, and call it a fucking day. Damn, he was gonna eat that cat. And just to remind you of what you're watching.
I need to take him through a series of tests.
You can talk to him, but what is evaluating him? What does that mean?
Why is the Halloween theme playing during this shitty prequel to Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer? Michael takes the term Kiss Army too literally. Either give him 2 tickets to Ozfest or he's gonna continue to beat the shit out of you. Now that he gets his Ziggy comic back from the bully, he can finish editing him to death and make sure that this is never mentioned in the movie again. I see they're watching the scene from Halloween where they're watching other movies, only with dialogue written in edge.
That is some deep-ass, serious, faggoty-ass shit, man.
And this is why you don't let the comments section of a Dinesh D'Souza review write your movie. Anyway, I got a date with a 13-inch king-size Snickers. Have fun, Michael! What year is this taking place? And what the fuck? Give Ben Tramer his mask back! Ooh, wait. That means Ben Tramer is alive in this universe. It was right of Rob Zombie to hit the reset button. And this is why Michael snapped. There were no costumes left in the Halloween store for the Crow. And like hell if he's gonna dress like Neo for a third straight year. Terror strikes when he ties up Stepdad and forces him to listen to his theory on Donnie Darko's ending. Michael's fucking crazy. He's wearing a Christmas sweater too early in the year. Oh no, don't kill the worst character. Whew, that was more satisfying than leaving Twitter. This poor asshole is only getting a bat to the head because Michael overheard him saying terrible things about Metallica's Master of Puppets. In the original film, it was really only implied that Michael got grabby with his sister and his stepdad had a hard-on for her while his mom was a stripper. This movie gives us all the right answers, complete with bringing back Don't Fear the Reaper and the theme music. You're wearing your sister's sex mask, bro! This movie is so brave, it says fuck waiting for the sequel for the twist. Holy shit, Laurie Strode is Michael's sister! Or, in this movie, maybe it's his daughter. It would get that trashy. And this is why they didn't bring Michelle back to Fuller House. She would have murdered all of them. You're in big trouble, mister. So much for taking you to see Basketball Diaries this weekend. As Sepia News is telling me, Haddonfield actually became a much more peaceful place after these people died. Oh, I'm so terrified. You're trying too fucking hard! It was good you called me. I can save this movie. Child. I can save this child. With McDowell's Loomis here, there is a great deal of humanity to these scenes. Too bad I don't give a shit about this kid, or have a shred of empathy towards him. Mom comes in to thank Michael. Ever since killing her husband, she got a great job at a law firm. While most of you would expect Machete to be an adjacent Voorhees film, this movie plays with all expectations.
You gotta look beyond the walls. Learn to live inside your head. Hey, there's no walls that can stop you there.
Those are the lyrics he wrote for his metal band Corroded Titan Stool Sample. Now to explain to Michael the truth about black being a color. I think this kid knows more than enough about the color black. The more insane he goes, the more his life looks like B-roll they can splice into a death scene. I used to wonder what Michael's voice would sound like. Fuck you world! I hate you! Now I just want him to shut up. Michael, I'm trying to be a likable three-dimensional character here, but you keep causing the audience to roll their eyes. This hospital is doing wondrous things for him. He's gonna grow up to be a fine biker villain in a Clint Eastwood movie. Here, watch this kid for us, and don't be a dick for no reason.
Cute baby. Couldn't be related to you.
Why? For the last time, just give the kid the fucking silver shamrock mask he wants so he'll stop murdering people with forks. Mom chooses to remember when her son was simply insufferable, instead of being an insufferable killer. What year is this taking place? Oh, and I think she lost her job at the law firm. Crap, she just shot herself right into the sequel. "15 years later, and Michael has been replaced by Cousin It being put on top of the body of the Jolly Green Giant. Things are still the same here at Winston Cigarettes Hospital.
What do you mean you're sorry about these chains? You got feelings for this big idiot? Is that what it is? What's the deal going on, Ishmael? What the fuck, man?
Speak English! I totally believe this is the same person as the kid that I just saw, like trying to convince me Bill Bixby is Lou Ferrigno. Oh, damn it, another good scene.
It's strange, Michael. In a weird way, you've become like my best friend.
Why isn't this movie from his point of view? You can really see the sadness in his face as he just gives up trying to help Michael, and you see the torment that it causes him. On the plus side, he's a hell of an audiobook recorder.
These eyes do not see what you and I see. These are the eyes of a psychopath.
And it's the eyes of someone who starts out their days doing their best Alex DeLarge in front of Alex DeLarge. Enough, class. Let's get back to the shit.
You do me dirt on this one, I'll fucking hold it against you.
Hey, you know what? I'll fuck her. You don't want to fuck her? I'll fuck her. We're right here.
There's a guy who smokes a whole carton of fucks a day. What a great idea. Let's rape this girl in front of the 8'4" psychopath who could squash us with his foot.
Fuck, I can't believe this motherfucking shit's fucking happening, cocksucking fucking fuck.
Let this be a lesson to you. Don't befriend the kid who tortures animals. He will definitely murder you. Now he's off to audition for Aquaman. Luckily, Loomis knows exactly where Michael Myers went.
I want a search of every Rush house, Led Zeppelin house, and Def Leppard house in the tri-state area.
Ooh, now trucker Ken Foray can recite his classic line, when there's no more room in hell, an emo kid will escape an institution and kill some teenagers. He's gonna get smelly feeted to death.
I got a Taco Deluxe Supreme talking back at me, so I'm gonna be a while. You mind waiting somewhere else and let me pass this beast in peace?
Poetry. This is Joe Grizzly. He's the Ben Tramer of this universe, in that no justice was served for Joe Grizzly. He's a man who just loves his hair, and his knives, and his truck. Taking Joe's costume saves Michael a trip to Hot Topic where he was gonna dress like Jared Leto's Joker, but he's definitely still gonna write damaged on his head. And don't forget to reference Halloween 2 some more. Mr. Sandman lets me know that this movie's about to get a whole lot more wholesome.
Okay, that is so not funny.
Screwdriver, Mommy, you want a hammer? Look at this, Mom.
Lori!
I'm sorry. Okay.
Ah, Lori with her new family, the fucking fuckity fucks. So while the first half of the movie definitely had ideas, whether good or bad, and wanted to do something different, this is where it just starts doing the first film again, right down to Lori being warned about the boogeyman before she drops off the key at the Myers house. I'd also like to point out that this movie is over 2 hours long. The twist is that not only is Lori Michael's sister, but his niece, Danielle Harris, is also Annie? Michael is keeping his distance because he too is confused. Oh, sure, one crazy person escapes and you instantly blame Udo Kier. This is a room with Caligula, Udo Kier, and Clint Howard. Face it, fellas, somehow this is all of your faults. Hollywood's best crazies really shouldn't be put in charge of the asylum.
He is mad that trusts in the tameness of a wolf.
And stop making everything sound cool. Oh wait, high school girls, they're not gonna talk cool at all.
But this is so fucked. What, me suspended from the squad? I don't mean to sound conceited, but I'm like the fucking hottest cheerleader they got. Yeah.
All of Linda's totalies have been replaced by fucks.
Gosh, ever since your parents split up, you have your dad wrapped around your little finger.
Totally wrapped.
Well, except for that totally, the line was originally fuckface McFucky fuckballs. Aw shit, another actor too good for this movie. Can't wait for Rob Zombie's Child's Play, where the doll is possessed at an underwhelming Cannibal Corpse concert. Oh hey, another horror actor I recognize!
Poor woman, I guess she couldn't stand the stress of being labeled Satan's mother. I think she blew her fucking head off.
Wait, so is that the end of the Charlie Bulls story? Disappointed. This is as familiar as it is random.
I think I know whose grave that is.
So now it's a remake of the heavy metal horror film Trick or Treat? Not gonna lie, Rob Zombie would have been perfect to make that remake. This is changing so much. Linda and Bob are getting killed way earlier in this one.
Get me another beer.
You get it. I'm the one that just did all the heavy lifting.
I always wondered what John Carpenter's Halloween would be like if someone breathed Keystone Light onto the script. And Bob gets stabbed against the wall like in the first movie. Michael dresses as a ghost. Though with Dee Wallace in the film, this could be E.T. in that Halloween costume. That's funny. I don't remember Bob being as big as a 2-story duplex. Go back to more Loomis lines.
Wolf mainspring, polyagonal rifling.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Muzzle velocity of 1,450
Great, just wrap it up,
feet per
that's
second.
fine.
Okay.
The doctor involved. I think he wrote a book or something. Fucking blood money.
Yeah, I read that book. It was a masterpiece.
A solo Loomis movie is really what I want in my bag of treats. Bye, Mom and Dad! Don't die tonight! And then they watched The Thing together. Ooh, in this movie, Tommy is dressed like everyone going to see this movie on opening night. Michael will get back to killing in a second. He's gotta watch the big giveaway at 9. He already has his mask on. Look, Loomis, I spent time in an institution. There's no way the ghost of R.P. McMurphy is haunting the kids of Haddonfield. Who can even attempt to out-monologue Loomis?
When I first met him, he was a sweet, charming little boy.
Who tortured animals. But I just have to keep telling myself that Ben Tramer is still alive in this universe. Surely they won't do something to tarnish his name.
That I talked to Paul about his buddy Ben Tramer. Ah, they said Ben Tramer was retarded.
Yeah, but he's not short bus retarded or anything.
What?
He said, and I quote, "Dude, she's fucking hot."
First Halloween 2 kills Ben Tramer, and then this one slanders him. I don't know what's worse. Okay, never mind Ben Tramer. What the fuck? A Jamie Lloyd nude scene? This movie is weird. Even Michael looks like he has mixed emotions about this. If Michael didn't get to Danielle Harris, Satan Claus was gonna come after her in December anyway. The editing is telling me that Michael is dragging her right into this spaceship. Too many liberties, movie! But finally, Loomis and Chief Brackett come to the conclusion that they both need to drive off and make their own buddy cop movie together. No, don't go in there, that's where the third act is! Classic Annie. Unfortunately, a giant door was hiding behind another giant door. As Laurie runs back to save the kids, we find that Michael hates doors as much as Jason hates windows. He can't kill her right away because her name is too high up in the credits, and we need her for the sequel. Michael learned to do this when Dr. Loomis showed him the Drusilla death scene from Caligula. And yes, Linda is still dead, because like all the other dead characters in the movie, they had no more fucks left to give. Michael gives her that Ziggy comic he's been holding on to, and she hesitates because she's way more of a Far Side fan. Unfortunately, all of this happened the day after Michael had to close the pool for the season. Help us, best part of the movie! It's not too late for me to save the movie. That's right, I said it. Good, now he's totally dead and the movie can end.
Was that the boogeyman?
As a matter of fact, I do believe it was.
Actually, that exchange is more grammatically correct in this one. Still not a better movie. Oh wait, he's not dead.
Michael, it's my fault. I failed you. Please let her go.
I'll teach you to act the fuck out of this movie and try to bring in some sympathy. You can hide, but this long fucking movie's gotta end sometime. Just come on out already, so the movie can end. Just find her so the movie can end. Oh no, he's fucking up the house. This movie's so long that I've run out of jokes to give. I'm sorry I failed you, Rob Zombie's Halloween. Please continue this really long climax. End! Fuck! Fuckity. Fuck. Fucking. He'll be fine. As you can see, they've got a music video to shoot. And that's what you get when guests on the Jerry Springer Show decide to stage their favorite slasher film of the 70s. The only white trash in a Halloween movie should just be a used Payday wrapper. Every frame of this movie looks like it should be asked, "Show me on the doll where it touched you." But, I mean, Malcolm McDowell and Brad Dourif were great. While getting negative reviews from critics, the movie generated enough hype to be a box office success, bringing in $80 million against a $15 million budget. Most people bought 2 tickets, though, one for them and one for their giant smelly beard. In adjusted dollars, the movie's the 4th most successful Halloween film, which led to the 2009 sequel, Halloween 2. Unlike a lot of really cynical cash grab remakes and some of the other sequels, this one does have ideas. It's made by someone who wants to add their voice to the material. It is a remake with strong ambition. It wants to be good. But while John Carpenter's Halloween is a fine glass of scotch, this film is a can of Billy beer full of cigarette butts and carny spit. That's quite an interesting concoction that you came up with, but it doesn't taste very good.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Joe Grizzly, bitch.